A very good Friday morning to everyone out there across the Wobbles community and beyond. We made it to the end of another work week. Landon here with you to bring you your weather and night forecast courtesy of On Target. High pressure remains in complete control, folks. You can see hardly a cloud in the sky along and east of the Mississippi River. Got a little bit of patchy fog out there this morning, but after we get rid of that, we got loads of sunshine coming in. It's going to be providing us not just a beautiful day today, but all the way through the entirety of the weekend. D93 Sky Camp kicking things off for us, overlooking College Street, the park and structure in downtown Bowling Green. Crystal clear skies down in that direction. Same can be said looking over Morgantown. Still got a glimpse there of the harvest moon that we had. Not quite the full supermoon that we experienced yesterday, but nonetheless, showcasing the crystal clear skies that we are dealing with. Temperatures plummeted once again, all the way down between the low and mid 30s. We continue to have a frost advisory across the region. It'll be valid through the 8 a.m. hours, so we got another couple hours here. If you got any sensitive vegetation out there, we're going to be bumping highs up to right around the mid and upper 60s this afternoon. A few of us might touch or even exceed the 70-degree mark, but overall, it's going to be absolutely immaculate in the outdoors. Looking here at the latest surface map, we were just looking at it, folks. This is just a little bit of a better illustration. Got some snow up in the mountain regions, points of the Rockies and points westward there over the Pacific North and West. And basically, folks, across the eastern tier, the entirety of the continental U.S., there's simply a whole lot of nothing that is going on. Getting a look here at the latest short-term model guidance, we're looking at cloud cover. Got a bit of fog out there that's developed, as you can see here, but that dissipates rather quickly with the sunshine coming up over the horizon. Might have some more fog develop tonight. Here we are approaching right back into sunrise on Saturday. But after that, folks, you can pretty much see we're not going to be dealing with anything. Just that patchy, dense fog each and every morning all the way through the end of the weekend. Talking about those temperature profiles, we're going to be in a steady warming trend throughout the weekend on into the early days of next week. And you can see this afternoon we'll be right up into the mid and upper 60s. It's going to be wonderful. A few of us might touch that 70-degree mark. Overnight into the early morning hours of our Saturday, it's worth noting we might still have the potential for some patchy frost out there. Lows ticking down to right around the mid and upper 30s. It shouldn't be as widespread, but please be aware of that, especially if you have any of that sensitive vegetation. By Saturday afternoon, we're going to be up right around the low to mid 70s. And then you can see here, rolling and showcasing into our Sunday. Going to be back up between the mid and upper 70s for highs over in that direction. So again, the steady warming trend will be taking hold. As we work throughout the weekend and then we get into the early days of the new work week, high pressure is going to maintain control. With it sitting up over the spine of the Appalachian Mountain, winds are going to be turning out of the south, thus resulting in that slow and steady warming trend that we were just discussing. We will have this open wave that's going to try to skirt by at some point Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night. Not going to be anything to shake a stick at, unfortunately. Maybe a stray shower, maybe a sprinkle, doesn't look very likely. And then on Thursday, we're going to watch this somewhat moisture-deprived system track down to the south and east. It has some sporadic rain showers, maybe across our region, in particular, more prone up around northern and eastern Kentucky. But a reinforcing jolt of colder air will come in with that high pressure building behind this cold front as we roll into Thursday and on into Friday, roughly a week from today, on into next weekend to follow, with the colder air finally getting back in here. Over the course of the upcoming days, though, folks, including today, taking us all the way through the middle part of next week, we've got above average temperatures that are going to be in the forecast. We've got a 60 to 70% probability of seeing temperatures above average throughout this time frame. No surprise there before we get the blast back in here of the colder air as we work into the latter part of next week. All right, taking a look out there, the drought monitor that was released yesterday, we still have no drought conditions whatsoever across the Wobbles community. And folks, that is great news, because simply put, we still look at absolutely nothing on the rainfall forecast here over the next 7 days. So all looks to be quiet except for some temperature swings. Humidity should be remaining at bay throughout. It shouldn't be bad at all. This weekend is going to be absolutely wonderful, folks. Get out there, soak it in, and enjoy it. Here's a look at your next 6 days presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. Loads of sunshine today, highs right around the low 70s. I think maybe a few of us will be trapped between the mid and upper 60s, but by that point, we're just splitting hairs, right? Saturday, it's going to be immaculate out there. We got a lot of events going on here in and around the Wobbles community, in particular the Big Fall Festival going on in downtown in Bowling Green. It's going to be wonderful to soak in out there. Football Friday nights, too, should be quite nice as well. Get that gridiron temperatures in here with those temperatures falling after sunset. Mid and upper 70s, the name of the weather game, Sunday into Monday of next week. Tuesday into Wednesday, we might touch the 80-degree mark, and although you can't see it there, folks, come Thursday of next week, we should be right back down right around the mid-60s in regards to high temperatures. That's going to wrap up your Friday morning weather or not forecast, brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a phenomenal, blessed